The Labour Party under Starmer's leadership is in chaos. For the first time, a minister has resigned just over 3 months into their tenure. Now, we will delve into a moment that could shape the uncertain future of Starmer. But first, please like and subscribe to the channel to receive the latest political news from across the country. Keir Starmer's socialist-oriented government is facing a serious crisis, as the Prime Minister must accept the resignation of a cabinet member for the first time. This incident involves the minister responsible for the Grenfell issue, a matter that has recently drawn significant attention. However, the problem extends beyond just one official leaving their position. It also highlights a deeper crisis regarding Starmer's leadership abilities. Keir Starmer has encountered numerous obstacles in maintaining unity within the Labour Party, and it is becoming increasingly evident that his downfall is imminent. He took on the leadership role in April 2020, promising to heal the divisions within the party and restore electoral strength following a heavy defeat in 2019. He has attempted to distance the Labour Party from the leftist image it held under Jeremy Corbyn, aiming to attract moderate voters, particularly in areas that were once Labour strongholds in the north. Several of the Labour Party's policies, such as increasing regulations, expanding public spending and raising tax rates, have raised considerable concerns. The upcoming budget announcement has many worried about its potential impacts. Some believe that the measures currently being implemented by the Labour government may exacerbate the situation. Historically, Labour governments have often faced higher unemployment rates, sluggish growth and financial instability. Despite making many ambitious promises, Starmer has struggled to bridge the gap between the moderate and left factions within the party. From the outset of his leadership, his approach has been characterised by a strong focus on legal factors and careful processes. However, this has often led to perceptions of him as hesitant and indecisive when dealing with issues requiring decisive action and clear stances. His failure to express strong opinions on contentious issues has left many Labour Party members feeling frustrated, believing the party lacks a clear direction. Regarding the issue of compensation costs ranging from £2.06 billion to £19 trillion, if the Labour Party includes this in their election campaign, will they gain support? The likely answer is no. The UK is currently facing the highest tax rates in modern times, while also bearing the costs of hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants. These are issues that Starmer might want to avoid mentioning, hoping that public opinion will not pay too much attention. Instead of fostering unity within the party, Starmer is witnessing increasing tensions in the Labour Party. The left faction criticises him for abandoning core socialist values, while moderates argue that he lacks a breakthrough vision to compete effectively against the Conservative Party. One of the Prime Minister's most controversial decisions is to impose VAT on private schools, which not only affects families choosing appropriate educational options for their children, but also puts many teachers at risk of losing their jobs, leading to increased class sizes and straining public schools. The question arises whether the Prime Minister has any solutions to mitigate this negative impact without conducting a comprehensive impact assessment. Polling results clearly reflect this dissatisfaction. The support for the Labour Party is stagnating, and in important elections, they struggle to maintain an advantage. Although the Conservative Party is also facing a crisis, such as the Partygate scandal involving Boris Johnson, the Labour Party has still failed to capitalise on this opportunity, raising doubts about Starmer's leadership capabilities. Another significant challenge for him is how he addresses the issue of anti-Semitism within the party. Under Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour Party was accused of tolerating anti-Semitism, resulting in a serious reputational crisis. Starmer came to power with a promise to thoroughly address this issue and suspended Corbyn's party membership after he claimed that the level of anti-Semitism had been exaggerated. This decision, while praised by some for its firmness, was viewed by Corbyn's supporters as an act of betrayal, further increasing divisions within the party. Starmer himself has not escaped controversy, as he was involved in the Beergate incident when he was caught drinking beer with colleagues during lockdown. Although he was later exonerated, this incident raised questions about the consistency of his leadership, especially since he had previously criticised Johnson's behaviour during the pandemic. This incident further damaged Starmer's image and led many to believe that he does not truly grasp the concerns of voters. Additionally, Starmer has been criticised for lacking a clear stance on important issues such as Brexit, the cost of living crisis, and public services. This lack of transparency has left many voters feeling dissatisfied, as they expect a clearer and more decisive strategy from the opposition. While the Labour Party faces these challenges, it risks losing support to smaller parties or independent candidates with stronger positions. Nevertheless, the Labour Party still holds some advantages in the current political landscape. The Conservative Party continues to be mired in crisis, plagued by numerous scandals and poor management, which erodes voter trust and fuels a desire for change. This is a crucial time for the Labour Party to win back voters who previously supported the Conservatives, but have since become disillusioned. Issues such as soaring energy prices, rising inflation, and inefficient management of public services have caused public discontent with the current government. Nonetheless, the Labour Party maintains voter interest by offering hope for a credible alternative. However, if they fail to seize this opportunity, the Labour Party may miss a critical chance in the upcoming elections. The public has reached a breaking point with the Conservative Party due to their mistakes in handling the COVID-19 pandemic, alongside allegations of corruption and poor management. This presents an opportunity for Starmer to present the Labour Party as a more responsible and ethical leadership option. However, at decisive moments, Starmer has struggled to articulate a clear vision for the future, instead offering vague reform promises lacking specific details. This has caused the Labour Party's momentum to wane as they start to attract voter attention. Internal divisions within the party are also evident in recent local and by-election results. For instance, in the 2023 local elections, the Labour Party's performance fell short of expectations, particularly in areas that were once their strongholds. Many Labour voters have expressed disappointment with Starmer's leadership, leading some to consider other options like the Green Party or independent candidates. The Labour Party is not only losing support in its traditional strongholds, but also witnessing the rise of smaller parties that promise more substantial changes. This indicates a growing dissatisfaction among voters, who expect not just empty promises, but concrete actions. Under Starmer's leadership, the Labour Party seems disconnected from voters on critical issues such as housing, healthcare, and economic equality, leaving many feeling unheard. As the general election approaches, the party faces a crisis in shaping its identity. It stands at a crucial juncture between confronting its past legacy and striving to build a new future. Starmer also faces significant challenges in uniting a deeply divided party. The recent resignation of Roshanara Ali, coupled with increasing pressure from internal groups, has highlighted Starmer's difficulties. The ambiguity in his leadership direction, along with a series of controversies and scandals, has raised questions about his ability to lead the Labour Party to victory in the upcoming election. Many influential figures within the Labour Party have expressed concerns that Starmer has not effectively capitalised on the Conservative Party's mistakes, with some calling for a more aggressive approach. As the election date draws nearer, the party is facing a critical period. Starmer's leadership is under scrutiny from multiple angles, and if he cannot overcome these challenges, the Labour Party risks not only losing the election, but also facing a profound crisis regarding its identity and vision. In the context of the Conservative Party facing a crisis with a series of scandals and leadership changes, the response of the Labour Party becomes extremely important. This party has the opportunity to establish itself as a credible alternative by presenting a clear vision and engaging with voters in a practical manner. However, this requires decisive leadership and a strong commitment to addressing the essential issues of the working class, something Starmer needs to implement immediately. Can Starmer overcome this crisis, or will it signal the end of his leadership tenure? Upcoming developments will reveal the answer, and the public is closely watching every move. This is a crucial moment for the UK political landscape, and how the Labour Party confronts these challenges will shape their future. What are your thoughts on this issue? Please share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest political news nationwide.